Welcome to Pick Central. Today is Monday. It was July 14th.
That's correct.
Big day. Palpable buzz in the office.
Electric, I would say.
Meek Phil's back.
There's a lot going on.
Meek,
glad to have you back. That's the buzz. Office is buzzing for Meek Phil. But like you said, Pick Central. Shout out Game Time for sponsoring the show. There's nothing like getting to a baseball game, especially last minute. And lucky for us, we always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Listen, hey, you want to go to the Home Run Derby tonight? There's tickets there. You want to go to the All-Star game tomorrow? Tickets for that. You want to go to maybe Mets-Reds on the 19th when back after the All-Star break, $62. Great seat weekend. You can put those savings back in your pocket and spend them at the ballpark. He's at a hot dog. I know City's got great food. Yankee Stadium's got great food. What are you waiting for? We're gonna buy these tickets. I mean, fuck it. Let's go to the Mets game.
or if you're in Atlanta and you have a chance to go to the Home Run Derby or the All-Star game, like I was lucky enough to go in 2013. Those are like lifelong memories.
You went to which one did you go to?
The 2013 Home Run Derby and All-Star game when it was at Citi Field.
Okay.
And like those are memories I have forever.
I'm so jealous I didn't get to go to the Yankee one.
It's incredible.
We talked about going, and then it fell through for whatever reason.
Like those are things that you'll never forget the rest of your life.
Derby's a bucket list for me. I wonder. Let me ask you this: actually, does it match TV? Is it better in person? Is it better on TV?
Pretty cool in person because like you see how far the ball actually travels. I remember like Pedro Alvarez hit one and I go to Citi Field all the time. Hit one I never saw anyone hit it to. I was like, holy shit!
You got to see the old. Was 2017 still the
2013?
Or something 2013. Oh, it's the old format, obviously.
Yes. It was Mariano's last year.
All right, shut up. I'm saying we'll take the guesswork out of buying tickets. Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code PICKS for $20 off your first purchase. That's PICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code PICKS. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game time. All right, so we'll just get full curtains down. Bosco just got called in the rundown. He was going to host today. I'm sure he'll be back at some point, but I'd imagine he just got called out. Going to be a long segment.
UCL's Bosco is here.
It's huge. This is maybe one of the, I would say, banner day for riders. A banner day.
Rico Bosco. This is Christmas for Rico.
The world is still on pins and needles. No one knows if Jeff Nadeau got on his flight. He was last seen at the airport.
At what, 4 o'clock?
Harrisburg yesterday afternoon.
This isn't Christmas for Rico. This is the Maui Invitational for Rico.
Yeah, this is Peach Jam. Yeah. This is everything to him.
He posted that thing at the airport at 4:22 p.m. Him at the airport.
I guess he was chirping back at some haters after that.
He has not heard anything since, let me find it here, 18 hours ago.
There's a lot of rumblings that he officially did not get on the plane.
5:27 p.m. his last tweet.
A lot of rumblings that
The show he's supposed to be on is at
7:30 today.
So,
but it's in California, correct?
7:30 Eastern time or 7:30?
California or Vegas, one of those two?
Vegas. 7:30 Eastern or Pacific?
I think it's Eastern.
So yes.
So we'll know tonight.
In 7.5 hours.
He's supposed to be in Las Vegas.
Essentially, people speculating maybe he hopped in a car and drove.
Oh wait, there's not enough time.
I don't think there's enough time.
He had a birthday party something on Saturday.
You have to drive nonstop and just faster than the speed of light. He can't do that.
This is so fascinating.
The world is on pins and needles till we hear from Jeff Nadeau again.
A
lot of rumors swirling about why he doesn't fly. No fly list, maybe fear. A lot of people don't. Anxiety, a lot of, I don't know. There's a lot of things.
And then other people were saying, in fairness to Jeff, he did fly and he's going to have this grand entrance at this.
Maybe he is. Maybe he's pulling off the greatest bait and switch of all time.
This is compelling.
If he just shows up like Stone Cold Glass Shatter at the event, listen, Jeff, I'll tip my cap. I would absolutely.
Oh, that would be incredible.
Incredible. If he did that, I had the stones to hold out for like a full 24 hours, and then just show up there, just in the seat, he just teleported there. Because my thought was, I just think there's no way that he would have not relished to take that selfie sitting on the physical airplane, seatbelt buckled, landing there, getting out off the air, the content of just talking shit to the haters, walking through the Vegas airport.
Even the wheels up, just him,
LA
with the selfie.
Everything. To LA, wherever he was flying to. And I think he would have just relished that too much.
Absolutely.
To do it. But if he had the stones and had the timing and everything to pull it off, God bless him.
Someone told me it was a 40-hour drive from Pennsylvania to LA. Maybe that's if you go there no stops. It's got to be more than 40 hours.
Well, I'm sure that's just what when you type it in Google Maps, just throw it in. That's what it says.
But it's Vegas, or not LA, right?
I thought it was LA.
Is it LA or Vegas? That's what we don't know.
I just assumed Vegas because it was a poker tournament, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong. And maybe it is
Either
LA.
way, it's across the country.
It's
like,
right.
Yeah,
And you
West
can't
Coast.
get there from.
You can't get there in 24 hours.
Yeah, but
I
by
did it with
vehicle.
part of my take. It took like a week.
Fuck, dude. I was gonna say, but we'll talk home run derby today. We had the Warren Sharp. There was he tweeted out there's a big list of top 10 quarterbacks.
It's LA. It's LA. Just
So even farther.
even further.
Even farther. I would say Bosco had some good topics actually wrote down here that I'll wait to get him to. But anything we want to talk about over the weekend? Anything?
I guess
Baseball.
one thing real quick.
We'll touch on tennis.
I don't know. Maybe Meek and Hubs can help me out with this a little bit. The Nationals had #1 pick, and a lot of people felt that they're going to take Matt Holliday's kid, and Matt Holliday's kid actually was Ethan Holiday. Ended up slipping all the way to 4. So why? It was just because. So I know in the draft you take the #1 pick, and if you take someone who's not maybe the #1 player, you can then spread out that bonus pool money.
Underslot them, and then
That's
you have
probably
money
what
to spend
happened.
later.
Is that what we think happened with the
Yes.
Nationals?
They're always trying to be. Yeah, I feel
Just
like.
didn't want to pay him.
Yeah, they'd rather pay a bunch of other guys opposed to like one big guy.
So you think it was the first 3 teams all were
Fly,
trying to
by the
avoid
way, that fly is the biggest fly I've ever seen in my life.
nuts.
There's a lot of flies here. I thought it was even crazier is Kate Anderson, I believe his last name.
Yeah.
Doesn't go second.
Yeah.
The Angels just take a different pitcher. Kate Anderson is like polished and like gonna be another stud pitcher for the Mariners very soon, I'm sure. The Angels didn't take him.
He was like the next. I mean, he was like the dominant pitcher all through the College World Series at LSU.
The draft people didn't love the Angels pick.
Well, I saw that what is he like Creamer, something like that.
Yeah.
That he was
I don't know. Like MLB draft is like hard to follow, man, and it's for the most part a crapshoot. Even
high
if you're the
school
first overall
kids
pick,
and-
like it's not like look at like Mickey Moniak. You know, he's an okay player, but he was the first overall pick, and you compare him to other first overall picks.
Everything changed when they started doing the slot stuff. Back in the old days, when you actually picked the '1 best player, it was a crapshoot to some extent, but it was less than like Griffey went #1. Like you had a lot of like great guys go 1-1. Now
I mean, it's still just happened. Like Paul Skeens went
Yeah.
one. You know,
Yeah, I mean Harper, Strasburg.
Oh, yeah. So
there's just sometimes where there's.
But
not
I feel like since they started doing this, like I remember like Matt Bush went because they wanted to slot things, and he went #1.
David Price was a 1-1 guy, right?
Do you want to go through a list of 1-1s I have pulled up?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I'm just at
They're
a,
better in the past. I feel. Oh,
So-
we're only in the small TV field, so you got to blow it up big. We can't see it.
My apologies.
I think that's gonna be impossible to see.
Yeah.
We won't be able to see, but he can. Oh, Torkelson.
Is it Adley Rushman? Is that right?
Yeah, Rushman.
I mean, those guys are all stars. Torkelson's, Holiday too early. We can go further back. Royce Lewis, good player, but injury prone. Mickey Moniak.
Yeah, Dansby,
bust.
good player.
Dansby's a good player. Brady Aiken.
But no one is a Hall of Famer though.
Correa, good
Garrett
player.
Cole probably is. Harper.
Garrett Cole is.
I think
Harper is.
These 3, Correa, Cole, Harper, I think are like Hall of Fame caliber
Yeah,
players.
that's fair.
Strasburg would have had a case if not for injuries.
That's fair.
That's right, David
Tim
Price.
Beckham, bust. David Price.
I just remember
No,
he was
Hall
so
of Famer,
good
but
at he was so good at Vanderbilt.
Price won a Cy Young, didn't he?
It's also like
Yeah.
such a crapshoot because like a lot of guys taken are just out of high school.
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea.
Absolutely
I
right.
have no ability to know how a player is out of high school.
But if you go back a little
Yankees
further,
shortstop. I have no clue about Dax, whatever his name is last night, who they took. There's no way to know.
yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. And I don't follow college baseball either. I'll be honest. So
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know a lot of these guys or any of these guys really.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like Cade was the only one that I guess Holiday you just know because of his dad. But
And it's like tough. It's like, do you take a college pitcher? They're more polished, but there's more work. There's more workload on that arm,
Yeah,
and
the
and colleges burn the shit out of their pitchers.
The guy threw a no-hitter, fell to 26 to the Phillies. Gage Wood.
Yeah,
Like-
I think he threw a shit ton of pitches in that no hitter. Also, like these guys, like that's just like a long story, long time thing. Is like college teams just burn out their pitchers and they don't care. So like do you take a high school pitcher then? It's
yeah,
But then
really,
you can
rolling a dice.
You can find some raw talent like Brandon Nimmo, for instance. They got like he was a #1 pick, not 1-1, but a first round pick, and because he was playing in Wyoming, right? Like he hadn't really played a lot of baseball, so he was so raw, and the Mets kind of got a diamond in the rough there with him. But
I
that
do
can also
wish-
backfire too.
I do wish you could trade up in picks.
Me too.
Because last night, as Ethan Holiday is falling from 1-1
Mm-hmm.
to 2 to 3, then he gets taken to 4. Like if he's at 3, like do the Mariners get like fielded with calls by like teams like, wait, the Nats didn't take Ethan Holiday? Because by all accounts, like he is the most polished left-handed hitter in the draft. He's gonna be in the majors quickly. He's gonna, people think he's better than Jackson, There's a lot of Ethan Holiday's team.
Yeah.
If you're a hitter, it's not a bad thing to be drafted by the Rockies.
No, but at the same time, like, man, you're about to play miserable baseball.
No, but you're gonna stat pad and then get paid.
You're gonna get stat pad. And
Your
get paid.
point, though, Hubs, like, imagine if you could trade, like, players or trade up and do things.
Be cool.
That's going to bring so much more attention to the draft.
Do you think there's any way the new CBA, they get?
Sure. I mean, the fact that they did a draft lottery kind of changed the game.
Do we know any reason why you can't? Like, what is the actual reason?
Antiquated law. Like, they originally did it for, like, parity's sake. When they incorporated the draft in the 60s, they didn't want people to, like, fuck with their position and ruin their franchise. Kind of like this Ted Stipend rule in the NBA. You can't trade back-to-back picks. Mm-hmm. But nowadays, like, they've already done a lottery. Like, they've done enough changes where you do, like, you can trade competitive balance picks.
Yeah.
So, like, the next thing to happen would be you can trade
it's a
picks.
matter of time.
And also, like, imagine, like, before the deadline, you can trade players for picks or include picks in a trade. That's exciting shit.
Yeah.
And that's going to get regular Major League Baseball fans like me and you, more, and Meek and Ev, like, we're going to be more focused in the draft than we normally would be.
Because the draft is in July, that's why you see fewer like mid-season trades like before the draft.
Yeah.
Like obviously the Devers one was a salary dump, but there wasn't like much prospects involved with that. Because teams are focusing on the draft leading up to July, like they don't have time to like go through other teams' prospects. They have to focus on who do we want to draft.
You're right, Phil. Because ever since they moved the draft, we used to be in June, right?
June.
And you'd see a lot more trades in June where you don't see them anymore. You're absolutely right.
Also, just the way baseball is set up, it would be very wild to see, like, say, like, what Hubs' situation where, like, 3 comes around, Holiday's still there, and a team trades, like, a real player.
That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Like a legit, like, productive day-to-day player for legitimately, like, a teenager.
That would be crazy. But, like, that.
I think people would do it, obviously, if they...
I think so, too, and it would be awesome to see. If you're the fucking, I don't know, if you're the Pirates, you're not going to win this year anyway. Why not trade? And the Mariners are trying to win this year. You could trade a real hitter or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be really exciting stuff.
No, I like it. I like the idea. Also, I'm just a draft, like, nerd in general, so I appreciate all that stuff. They should... I feel like I guess it is tough to kind of, like, how... I mean, just with the minor league system, I think it's such a, like, it's what you said. There's no, like, one-to-one.
No.
It's such a different thing. Like, it's not like basketball, the guy obviously he's playing tomorrow.
Right.
In the league. Or in NFL, he's playing tomorrow. Like,
there are definitely ways to make the draft more accessible for regular Major League Baseball fans. I think that's the best way to do it. Trades.
When did they shorten it? Like, the most recent time?
After COVID.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
They got rid of some of the teams, like the rookie league teams. They got rid of, like, 40-something teams. So you don't need to fill those roster spots.
I feel like that's helped out development in a way, too, where, like, teams can focus more on, like, a certain group of players as opposed to, like, there just being too many.
I just feel bad for those towns. Like, a lot of these little towns that lost teams, like, it's literally all they had. Like,
yeah, I mean,
they had this, like, one rookie league team. It's something that, something they look forward to every summer, and it's gone.
Old people love that stuff.
So do families.
Love it.
My grandfather watches the Worcester Red Sox, like, every day.
Does he really? That's awesome.
I feel like there's, like all stuff like that. There's, like, a contingent of, like, old couples that basically go to, like, every home.
I think so, too.
I feel like there's a ton of them out there.
Nice way to sit outside and enjoy the summer.
Yeah, just like something. It's like they go walk the malls in the morning.
Yeah.
And they go to, like, the local minor league game at night.
That sounds like
That's a great day.
pretty great day.
Clemmer when he's like 70.
Go see a movie. Go see a matinee. I get to see a matinee and a baseball game.
That sounds great to Clemmer like now.
In.
I was like, Clemmer is 70, it's Clemmer 45.
Yeah, that was. The second I said it, I was like, wait, Clemmer.
Do it right now. That sounds like a great day.
Clemmer's been doing that.
I was so starved for baseball. I went to the Yankees game on Saturday. I'm like, I just want to see some
You
baseball.
were making fun of the
Good game.
PA
You
announcer
watched a great
being
game.
incredibly
That guy-
normal.
No, it's not normal. It sounded like morning zoo radio. I did not like that PA announcer.
You watched Bellinger hit all of his home runs.
No, I went to the next game.
That was Friday.
Oh, you're right. That was
I
fun.
went to when they took Boyd out when he had a shutout after 80-something pitches.
You saw Stanton. No.
Judge, 2 doubles and a homer.
Oh, that's
Judge,
right. That's
Judge.
right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. I was say we'll talk some Derby. I guess we'll talk. I guess we can get into the Derby now. Bosco, I'm just gonna steal his topic because I think that segment's gonna go out there for a while.
Yeah. So I was reading the format because they changed it.
Yeah,
Every
they changed it. I like.
I
the change.
can't keep up.
It's different now.
I like the change.
So, top 8, just go.
No more brackets.
No-
I like that.
No more brackets for the first round.
Yes, first. Sorry, yes, first
Okay.
round.
So
No
it's
brackets.
top 8, best 4,
Advanced.
advance. The way it works, it's 3 minutes or how many pitches or whatever.
Yep.
And then, from my understanding, reading it, the bonus round is automatic. How it works at the end of the time, like
You don't have to earn it with a long home run or like 2 long home runs.
This is an automatic bonus round.
Okay.
And that's just 3 outs. Basically, you
okay.
keep hitting home runs.
Oh, I like that better
and
than
then
30
you get a
seconds.
4th out if you hit one really far.
Okay,
If you hit 425, whatever. So that's when you get the bonus hit. But there's no more like in 3 minutes where you need 2 balls that have to go
like 440.
440, whatever. That's not it. You automatically get 3 more after that. After the 3 minutes.
I like them finding a way to incorporate the outs thing.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a hybrid.
I do because I did always like.
I like that you attacked that fly.
Would you like me to just have
You made
it
a
here?
funny face.
I don't like flies.
Tense.
I hope it goes inside your mouth and kills you.
That's not gonna happen. I'll kill my bare hands.
Unalives you.
You're not quick enough to do that.
I killed one on my stream earlier. So it goes to 4, and then it's seeded.
And then it's 1 versus 4, 2 versus
the
4.
home runs carry over from round 1 to round 2. It's a reset.
See, I think it should just be like the same. Like I think it should just be like best 4 and then best 2. Like I just hate that if you
You don't like matchup.
No, I don't like it because I think it just. I would
I agree with
rather
Ev.
everyone hit as much home runs as they can. Besides, obviously, like the last guy in theory can get to like second place and stop like for the final.
That's why they probably
But I just don't like. That's why I like that they took it away from the first 8
Me too.
because I hate when there's like 2 guys with like what was it? Was it maybe like Vladdy and like Jock or someone that like had a crazy one where they both hit like 30 home runs and I'm
And
like,
one of them got screwed.
yeah, like both these guys should be like I want to see both these guys hit more home runs.
So here's my issue, and I think pretty sure I always people always have issues with the home run derby. They'll find something, and that's fair because they haven't perfected it. But like, obviously it used to be you can't throw the next pitch until the next ball lands.
I like that better.
you can't police it.
But then people were just cheating. People they would not go by those rules.
You get so many pitches. It shouldn't be time. It
Well, no,
should be
but
like you get 10.
It is 3 minutes or so pitches, but the problem what happens when it's rapid fire is you can't see where the ball's
I know.
You don't get to appreciate
So
the
like
home run.
you either got to have a split screen tonight, or I don't know if I didn't see in the rules if they're abiding by it has to land before you do it. I would imagine they're not, and it is rapid fire. It's really tough to broadcast when it's rapid fire unless you do split screen.
I mean, it became like the speed limit. Like at first they like started out where like they really would make the guys wait, and then it just became like I feel like Alonso kind of like ruined it.
That's what outs.
He would just like, but no, but it was on them for not policing it.
Yeah.
Like they should have said, hey, you have to.
Outs is really good.
You have to wait.
It shows
You have to wait.
Outs.
when you do the outs. There is outs, but I'm saying before we get to the outs. But when they did all outs, it was way easier to see every ball because there was no
Sure.
rush.
I think get rid of the time thing. Don't make it right. Like either have outs or have so many pitches.
I'm good with that. I don't know. I think I'm good with outs.
The only thing it's funny when you
Just get rid of the time. That's
like,
all
have
I'm saying.
you
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All outs is no time.
Fine.
because the only thing I will say that I remember I think it was like last year maybe before the Derby I watched like a highlight of the old one for maybe it was one like Griffey won or was in or something, and you do not realize like after being with the time system for so long how much less home runs they hit.
With the outs.
So many less, so much
yeah.
less.
That's the
They hit
counter,
so
right?
many
It's
more home
don't
runs.
you wanna see-
I'd rather. But
but
I was able to watch more home runs. 'cause
No, I wanna watch
No,
the
but I'm
homers.
saying they have to police it. If they make the guys stop,
Yeah.
you can actually like appreciate it a little
like,
bit.
have someone there with a
It's
musket.
when it's when you're throwing them and like literally the home run hasn't landed.
No.
And he's already like swinging at another one. It has to be like, hey, like the ball until the ball hits the ground or hits like whatever they have. You can't throw another pitch.
Yeah, have a
You just
guy
have
with a
to
gun
police it.
right next to the pitcher. And
Yes.
be like, if you throw this before then I'm going to shoot you.
Because there was an ump that would stand behind it that would go.
Great.
High stakes. I'd watch that. Good
Great.
drama.
There's an ump that would go like this, and then he would be like, go.
Yeah.
But then they just kind of like stop.
It should be what it should be is like have this pitch clock in the background. There should be just a flash of a green light or a red
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. I agree.
I mean, the greatest home run derby ever was the one in Fenway Park in '99, and that didn't have all this nonsense. It just was like you got whatever, so many outs. That was it, and it worked. I don't know why they keep fucking with it.
Hamilton one was. I mean, that always stands out.
Hamilton was great.
I remember Bobby Abreu put on a clinic. Mm-hmm. That was a great one.
Cespedes back-to-back years was incredible.
What do you guys like tonight?
Griffey
It's
was
an
so good.
interesting cast of characters. I'll say that.
I love James Wood.
I do too, but I feel like it's too
I
sad.
like Brent Rooker.
I don't hate Rooker.
I think Rooker has like real home run power.
I don't hate Rooker.
I took Buxton for a similar reason that I think like he's a guy like undervalued.
Buxton might get hurt.
That I swear to God, I got out of the shower this morning. I would be the guy that bet Buxton. He like gets hurt in the middle of the day.
Yeah, like I don't know if I trust that.
Trivia question: what college did Brent Rooker go to?
Mississippi State.
Yep.
I see fucking Brandon Walker tweeted every time. That's the only reason I know that.
Um,
But I like Rooker for some
Raleigh
reason.
feels too favored.
I think so, too.
Too chalky.
He is plus 300.
But there's some guys that have no chance, right? Like Junior Caminero and Jazz have no
Yeah,
chance.
so I mean, it's so silly that the Yankee there's a Yankee doing home run derby. Like, oh yeah, it makes sense. But it's Jazz Chisholm. You're like, what the fuck?
I mean, he does have pop.
I know, but like
I think what's something like this.
Aaron Judge is.
Well,
already did it and
obviously
won
he
it.
did it
I
already.
know. Well, I do. Well, you can.
No one else
You can
won
do
the-
it more than once, by the way.
Also, we had like
I'm good with him
Acuna
doing
had to pull out. Like it would have been Acuna.
I know.
Other guys.
I'm just saying it is.
Caminero came in for Acuna.
Is that what it was?
No, Olsen.
Olsen.
Yeah.
Olsen was a hometown kid.
That's right. You need an Atlanta guy in there. So that at least like
It
makes
just so it seems silly that
He's got a home run
Chisholm is
swing.
doing it. That's all. I know he's on pace for 30 home runs this year.
I mean, no one else wanted to do it. He's literally
No.
doing it because no one.
Also, I mean, yeah, he's got a OP. I mean, for the amount of games he's played, he has a lot of.
he's
home
on pace for 30 home runs. So it's fine.
and he missed like a decent amount
the
of time.
craziest thing in the world, but like it is.
It'd be very funny if he wins it, and everyone's so mad that he's in it right now, and he just dominates.
There also is the coolness factor of the home run derby, and Jazz is like a cool player.
Jazz
Like,
is
he
cool.
does
That's
have
what I'm saying.
aura. It's like, he's a guy
he's
who
got
can play.
Personality to have in it
Yeah.
too. Very good.
He's got the
personality.
swaggy lefty like pimp job
Yeah,
swing.
it's
Like
not
he's got
the
that like
F4 derby. It's a home run derby.
little big ass chain on.
O'Neal Cruz is plus 330.
He might strike out.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit the furthest homer tonight. Actually, Wood might. But Cruz hits tanks, but I just don't think Cruz will consistently do it.
I also just like bigger guys like Jazz who like he's small.
You're gonna get tired if you're
Like,
bigger
yeah,
guys.
That's like I'd rather invest in a guy who's like that's what James Wood's
Wood
a
hits.
huge
Wood's
specimen.
swing is so calm.
Those are the odds.
That's why I like Wood. It doesn't take a lot for him to hit a ball out, so he's gonna I think conserve energy that way. I don't know. Again, this is mostly a crapshoot, and you're probably better off taking someone with high odds because at the end of the day,
Who knows?
fuck knows.
Yeah, I usually like take it like just true sluggers, like like Pete Alonso types. Like Brent Rooker to me is that.
No,
How
I like
many of
it.
these guys have done it before?
Have any of them?
Has any-
Cunha had, right?
Who?
I think
Cunha
these are,
had, but he's not in.
Cunha had.
these
right?
all to be first time
They might
guys.
all
all
be
first
first
time.
timers.
Rooker never did it. No.
No, I don't think he ever did.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
So that's
he
that's
really
a,
just
Matt
came-
Olson
that's a
never did
really because like there's a method to the madness of like experience in a home run derby is massive because you got to know to conserve your energy.
Yep.
You got to know pace. These guys, there might be some terrible numbers.
There are some good athletes in this though, like Jazz, Byron
Yeah, but I'm
Buxton.
telling if you've never done it, like there might be some really bad numbers tonight
Yeah.
for guys who just like fuck. I don't know what I'm doing.
Also, I mean, the pitchers are massive.
Huge.
Like you've seen guys get screwed by pitchers.
Yeah,
They
Pete
just
Alonso,
can't
I think
throw.
had one a couple years ago.
Oh, this guy was throwing sliders.
Yeah.
Who
Someone
wa-
had
who
a
was it?
horrible pitcher.
I bet on someone last year. Remember who I was?
Harper's dad was so
I was
good
beside
at it.
myself how bad they were.
The guy Pete had for his first derby, Dave Joust, it was literally PP.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
just
what it
everything
should
down
be.
the middle.
But I remember Harper's dad was like perfect at it.
Yeah, he
For
was
any,
an animal.
how many of these guys are like Cal Raleigh's starting? How many of these guys are even starting in the All-Star game?
Rooker's definitely not.
I think Rowley's the only starter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like this group is. I mean, look, I'll watch it for sure. I know you guys will too, but like this is kind of a thrown together. Other than Cal
Great.
Raleigh,
It's a ragtag group for sure.
not a great group.
I thought it's when they
Wood
named the
could
first
steal the
like
show, though.
four, it was strong.
Wood,
It's a good moment for Wood.
Wood and Cal Raleigh are like legitimate. All right, cool. The other six, maybe Brent Rookie can make a case for. The other ones are like, what the fuck are they doing?
O'Neal Cruz is fun because he's just gonna hit one that's.
And he's so tall. It's
Yeah.
gonna be weird.
I think Cruz is a good one for it. Like it's not it's just for the derby.
Cruz could be horrible. Or you could go off.
But it's what Hubs is saying. Like he's gonna hit some mammoth home runs.
That's what I'm really here for. I just want to the basis of the home run derby. I honestly don't even care who. I want to see balls just that are so far.
Me too.
Also,
That's it. I don't.
That's all I- that's
I
all I
really
care
don't
about.
care if you hit a bunch of wall scrapers, like for 30 wall scrapers in 3 minutes. I just don't give a fuck.
My best
I wanna
memory is the
see-
ones that crazy.
I want to see 480 and further. That's it.
McGuire.
They should move
That's what the home run
back.
derby should be.
Who is the furthest?
Doesn't count unless you hit one like 450 plus.
I say the winner should be whoever hits it the furthest. Now you can get eliminated first round, but if you had a furthest one, you win.
That's how you get hurt.
Maybe.
That's how you get injured.
yeah, I say Buxton's gonna die.
Guys,
That's why I like
That's how you tear your oblique.
Clemmer, you agree it's a smart thing for Pete Alonso to not be doing the home run derby?
I get it. Why? Is it smart or dumb? I don't know.
I want
doesn't
him
need
to take
the
the
money
week. I want him
anymore.
to take the week off. Like just
But he's
play
not.
the-
He's playing in the game.
play for like what 2 innings.
But he's not. But my point is,
Yeah,
he's a week off.
Yeah, Phil. That's not it. He's
But it's
not.
less-
He's not home
Gotta
right
do
now.
all this
You're
shit.
not taking 150 swings.
No, but you got to like Ron Darling was saying on the show yesterday, like on the game yesterday, like you got to sign like 600 baseballs. Like there's so much extra shit you have to do. It's not a week off.
There is, but it's a lot less work than he's done past years.
I guess he's just not doing the home run derby.
You have the Monday off.
Yeah, but Phil, you're acting like he didn't make the.
Juan
All-Star
Soto's
game.
on a beach right now. Pete
Right.
Alonso's got to do all this press
Soto's
or like
playing-
this other fan service shit.
Once was on his PS5, just chilling.
Yeah, that's a week off.
Yeah.
So I would say that this is a good topic idea by Bosco, and these are good three people with the three of you to do this. Dream home run derby 8. You could put together your own 8-man roster from history.
I got to put McGuire in there.
Have a derby.
McGuire put on the greatest show of all time. I got to put McGuire on that 8.
He's on Bosco's list.
And I mean, you guys. I mean, I almost.
I'd throw Hamilton back.
Thank you. You got to throw Hamilton.
Easily Hamilton.
Prime Hamilton, not the current state of Hamilton. The prime.
No, of course.
Prime Hamilton.
McGuire either. No.
Griffey.
Yes.
Yeah, Griffey for sure.
So what? You said McGuire?
I said
I think so.
McGuire.
I mean, you gotta
McGuire.
throw Bonds.
Griff.
Prime Bonds is like, how could you not? I
Could
mean,
we say
McGuire,
Babe Ruth?
Bonds. McGuire,
Babe
Bonds.
Ruth, absolutely.
Hamilton. Oh, wait, Ruth. Okay.
But I almost like. I would rather have a guy like
A lot of pressure on Ruth, by the way.
Cespedes than a guy like Eddie Murray. Even though Eddie Murray was a much better player.
Oh, sure.
Cespedes hit bombs.
Sure.
Yo, that would be tough if Ruth was 8th, and Griffey just hit 40. Hamilton just went on another run, and it's up to Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
No one's seen. We all heard of, obviously. There's grainy footage, and it's just, what if he just throws up a dud? Then
Yeah,
Babe Ruth's entire
Yeah.
aura is gone.
I don't think it would be.
If he only went up there and hit 5 homers
got
in his
7-14.
reincarnated home run derby, only hit 5, that'd be a tough
He's got
moment.
7. He's got 7.
Clemmer, I promise you, if this entire generation, the last 90 years, that has not seen Babe Ruth, saw him hit one time, and watch all these legends hit nukes and he hit none, I would scoff at it.
Those people are prisoners of the moment. Then. I don't know.
Well, no, I think it would just be like he's old and can't hit.
He's
I'll
old. He'd
say
be
this.
reincarnated. He'd be 100.
No, but that's the
No.
it'd be
Reincarnated, he's
prime-
back. He's
it'd be like
35.
prime Ruth. It would just be like, yeah, they were cab drivers. They were a joke.
Well, they weren't the same.
What would be great, though, is if he gets up
But what
there.
if he went up there and hit a bunch?
Ruth gets up there and he goes, wait, this is the bat you guys are using now?
Oh,
That's
and
what
it's
I'm saying.
and it's
baby.
like
He's like, why are the guys throwing 12 miles an hour faster than I ever
30
saw in my life?
30 miles an hour. It's 30,
Batting practice.
30 ounces lighter, his bat, and he's just hitting 600-foot homers off of the lights.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe.
They timed Walter
Big
Johnson.
moment for Babe.
Walter Johnson threw 90, and he had the fastball of the moment then. So if you come up and got Miz throwing 103, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Imagine Babe came up there and was like, I don't want this lob shit. Give me the hard stuff. When he went up there against
Wow.
a real pitcher.
Get Skeens out here. Throw me a few.
Yeah.
Clemmer, when you were growing up in the 80s and 90s, were people saying it's like, oh, this Griffey guy, the guys I grew up in the 40s were way better than this?
No.
That's just only a thing now?
No, I mean, no one talk. I don't know. No one talk. You had a Buck Showalter got mad at Griffey to turn his hat on backwards. But everyone agreed that Griffey. A lot of people actually said Griffey had the greatest swing since Ted Williams. People were very complimentary of Griffey when he came up.
Also, I mean,
Griffey swings iconic.
It's beautiful.
you have to throw Judge in there too.
I would throw Judge in there absolutely.
Judge.
I mean, in that derby, it was in 4 balls. He hit 3 over 500 feet in a 4-pitch span.
Crazy.
Just ridiculous shit.
Judge. I mean,
I think he had a 515-foot home
Where
run.
was that? Miami?
Miami? It was
Yeah.
Miami.
going to the game on Saturday and just watching Judge, just this guy is I know we talk about this guy really is the best I've ever seen.
I always bring it up the way even in that derby in general that he was spraying the ball to right field. You've never seen anyone in a home run derby do that. Not that we've never seen Oppa home run, but a guy hitting consistently hitting numerous opposite field home runs in a derby.
Yeah.
No one does that.
His game Friday was
No one.
unreal.
That's 350
Diving,
career
the
home
diving
runs.
catches and all that shit on Friday, and the robbery, the home run robbery.
Oh, dude.
He's but he's the best. He's the best hitter I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I've never. He's better than I'm sorry. I'll say he's better than Bonds.
But
hitting.
He was the fastest at 350 homers by almost 200 games or something like that.
Or Ralph Kiner, who that would be an interesting choice.
That's almost a full season faster than the next
It al-
closest guy
it also
in
shows
terms
you
of games.
he's-
Yeah, I will say in fairness though, if he had to come up at 19 like Griffey did, he wouldn't have hit that number that fast.
But still, I mean,
Still impressive.
hitting 350 home runs, I think it was 1088 in less than 1,100 games is just preposterous.
So impressive.
Insane. And I guess obviously it's not based on seasons, it's purely just games he
Correct.
played. But still, I guess regardless, insane.
Who's the quickest ever to 500 homers? Oh, it's McGuire. Okay.
It's McGuire.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
1,639 games.
And-
So you mean
1,600. So he's got to hit.
and he had another 150 and another 500.
So Judge is at 1,089 games.
Yeah, I like his chances.
So he's
He's 150 and
got-
five and change.
He's still not even halfway to Bonds, by the way. You just put in perspective how
Crazy.
many home runs
I
Bonds
know.
had.
I know. Right.
I mean, the guy had 3 careers.
He's not halfway to Ruth either. You guys know, or he's not even halfway to A-Rod. Or I
No,
guess he
he's-
is barely,
halfway to
he's
A-Rod.
barely
slightly
halfway,
more
barely halfway to A-Rod.
I think it pisses A-Rod off. He retired 4 home runs shy. of
Definitely.
700.
He didn't retire. He got cut.
If he was-
Remember when that happened?
Well, he was
forced
He got
out.
cut. You know who they called the next day was Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
And there was rumors that A-Rod was going to go to the Marlins or the Rays just to boost attendance, go watch him chase 700, and he never went anywhere else.
Just couldn't last. I would say so official. So picks for the Derby tonight. You like
Wood.
Wood?
I'm going Wood.
And that's I took Wood and Buxton both to win in to make the final.
I'm on
I like
Wood.
Brent Rooker.
Meek, what do you got?
Wood.
Wood?
You guys all like Wood, huh?
Dimensions favor lefties.
Atlanta.
I mean, the wall in left field is
Terrible.
short,
But it's short. It's very short to right.
Wood to me was just the best like specimen, and I like him better than Cruz. Just as like a pure hit.
How many of these guys can be Hall of Famers?
Wood for sure.
He's Cal Raleigh, maybe. 2.
It's just a shit.
How old is Raleigh?
Yes,
That's what I was just gonna ask.
He's got to be on the older side.
He's 28.
Okay, late
Really? I thought-
20s.
He could be a Hall of Famer.
Is Raleigh gonna do this the rest of his career?
No, but he might not need to.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. As a catcher, can he just have like a nice like 5-year window of mashing?
I mean, he's already had like a nice 3-year window.
That's what I'm saying. Can he add like 2-3 more years
Yeah,
of just like mashing homers?
He needs more than that.
three
He need like
30
5
home
more years,
seasons.
like 5 more, like 30 plus years.
How many had the last 2? He had like 25, 30,
34
right?
and 30.
34 last
Okay, so
year,
you're
30 year
30s.
before, 27 the year before that.
Okay, so I mean he's had like a nice.
Got a late start.
This is like a 4. This would be like the 4th year of
Yes,
high level production.
correct. He's got 131 career homers.
I'm not hopeful. I don't.
I'm not either, but I'm saying he could be.
I think it's too late in his career.
If he just sneaks like a 60 home run season in this
He's
year,
doing it this year.
I don't think there's a single Hall of Famer in this.
You don't think
James
Wood
Wood?
could be a Hall of Famer?
You don't think he
Maybe
can be?
Wood, it's just way too early with Wood.
Right.
No,
but
no,
like-
I'm saying,
but
who
you can't
could be?
write off
Who
Wood.
Can be.
I can write off guys.
Wood's the only
Yeah, we
guy-
can write off.
can
Jazz
write off-
Fields.
I can
We
write
write
off-
off Byron Buxton.
Brent Rooker I can write off.
James Wood is the only guy
Sorry,
here
Brent.
that has
You can
a
write off
chance.
O'Neal Cruz. You can write him off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How old's Caminero?
Young.
Young.
Definitely can't write him off.
yeah, I would agree. That's fair.
Okay, you know what? Wood and Caminero are the only ones with a chance.
Camero's
just because
no-
how
Well,
much
I
talent
think
they have.
21.
Raleigh you'd say
I'd
has
say
a-
Caminero has a really good chance.
22.
Not, I shouldn't say really good. He's got a really good chance of being in
22.
With 2?
I don't think
22.
Raleigh's going to have
22, 20, yeah. I'm sorry, age 21 season.
Yeah, I definitely can't write off Caminero. But
You got to say Raleigh has a chance at least.
yeah,
can't
it's
say-
not,
I don't
it's
think-
not,
It's not
I'm not
zero.
closing
That's
the
all
book,
I'm saying.
but I'm certainly if I
Not
could,
likely.
if I were to bet on it, I would bet.
So the most home runs hit by a catcher
What?
is Piazza
That's
with
why it makes me
309.
laugh.
He's everywhere, man.
He doesn't like Hubs,
He's a menace.
and Hubs gets so mad at him.
I wouldn't call myself mad right now. Fine.
You keep trying to attack him.
If Raleigh gets to 300 homers, is he a Hall of Famer
300?
as a catcher?
No.
That's the thing.
I
'cause
know. I'm just saying it's not a 0% chance, though.
Fair enough.
Trying to be optimistic, Meek.
I will. I would say so. We want to talk a little NFL in the summer.
Oh wait, there's one other baseball
go ahead,
thing we
go
should
ahead.
jump into.
Go ahead.
Jacob Mizorowski being an All-Star.
Oh, yeah, all right. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, this is
Was it 25.2 innings pitched this year?
25 innings.
5
All-Star.
starts. The importance of the I think it's starting to die away. You know, we're talking about because it happened over the weekend, but like I really don't think people care about this now anymore.
The
But
Phillies thing?
yeah, because well, Christopher Sanchez got shafted, and it was like a lie too, right? Wasn't it really come out that
So what happened? Was he asked or not? Yeah, and you're on this more than I was.
apparently not? His
he
agent
wasn't
said,
asked.
His agent said no.
Oh, there was a story with that. He got asked to.
But then
basically,
someone
would you
said that
pitch?
they asked the manager, they asked other people, not him.
Yeah.
But whatever, he got his money, so
Yeah.
you know, good job of the Phillies ownership. Ranger Suarez said he was, he wanted the rest. Regardless, though, I don't get give it to a reliever.
Honestly, Senga is a bigger snub than either of those two. guys.
I mentioned
Senga's ERA is like
I
1.3.
I mentioned
right
him in the blog. I mentioned
Now-
him in the blog.
Was there a chance Senga got asked and probably said no?
He said they asked 12 people, I believe, who
Did
said no.
Yeah.
But guess what? There's more people asked than a guy who just made 5 starts. Sorry, give it to a reliever who's busted his ass all year. I'm sure there's a deserving guy out there.
Can I go the other way on this and be like, this guy is really fun to watch, and the All-Star game is supposed to be fun, and I'm kind of okay with him being there.
And if you do that, then being an all-star moving forward means literally nothing.
You can't use All-Stars for
What
like,
does it
Hall of
mean
Fame
now?
candidacy.
I think people use it in contract negotiations and arbitration, and
Well, that's their own. That's
and at the end of the year, when you say how many time all-star this guy was,
Yeah,
The legacy. Legacy, it matters.
I don't think
absolutely-
it should, but okay. So my thing is, I don't think so. Lindor has never made an All-Star team with the Mets until this year. You can get blocked out. It's only half a season. I think people make too much big of a deal about All-Star games.
But it is still one of those
shocking
things.
coming from you. I thought you'd care a lot about all-stars.
I don't.
I mean, think on your Hall of Fame plaque. It's one of the first things.
It is. It's on
On
there.
just
It's-
your legacy
yeah.
when they drop your accolades. it's
And I'm
gonna
saying
be
maybe that's a
first
mistake.
or second.
Maybe we should reevaluate how we look at it.
Well, I think now MLB, the all MLB team is going to be something that people look at more.
It should be like an
Maybe
all pro.
Oh,
They
like
do
them
an all
doing-
NFL and NBA do all pro. They've started to do this all MLB team, which is like, definitely means you had an elite year. But yeah, I can't see how after
I care more about that. So I care way more about the All NBA teams that come out at the end of the year than I care about MLB
Absolutely.
All-Stars.
Same thing with
100%.
Same thing with Pro Bowl to the NFL All Pro.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck if you're a Pro Bowler.
No, they shouldn't. No, you're crazy.
But MLB, it held water. It meant more, and now I don't think it does.
And we have a giddy Bosco.
Oh, we'll see. I mean, it's
Huge smile.
lot.
I saw
I
saw a grin from across the
It's a
office.
good rundown. I appeared on the rundown. It's a good rundown.
Did the
a lot
whole
of back
rundown.
and forth.
yeah, big
What?
smile on his face.
A lot of back and forth. There's a lot. We'll see. So I do. There's a chance that you could be getting played. So we'll see. We'll see how it all goes.
The one thing that sucks about this is it's not his fault, Mizorowski.
No.
But people are obviously, he's at the center of the story. Right. So it's like, I feel bad for him because what's he going to say? No.
Right.
He can't say
That's
no.
what I was going to
He's
say.
in a
I'm saying
lose-lose
anyone's
spot.
saying yes.
He's
yeah.
not saying no. He seems like a very nice kid. And the video reaction of him, because like he was choked up and emotional and shocked, obviously. Don't take it away from him.
No.
It's just really stupid by baseball to do this in the way they did, in my mind. Will it be fun to watch him? Absolutely. The kid's electric. What he did against the Dodgers last week was crazy. But it's stupid.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You put him in, you have to throw him.
Oh, yeah.
The whole point of the showcase, you got to throw him.
You might have thrown 4 innings.
Were you saying, just as I walked in, were you saying the All-Star game used to matter more?
Being an all-star used to matter.
Yeah. Well, also, so my
That's
dad.
what we're talking about, the Mizorowski thing of how, like him being an all-star, it really dilutes,
Right.
being an all-star.
Well, so then my dad caught it on the broadcast the other night. I missed it on the Mets one. He said Ron Darling, they were talking about being an all-star and how much an all-star used to matter, and that it mattered for the leagues, like with the games. There was pride.
Yeah.
I think it obviously meant more also you didn't see any of those guys.
Correct.
They didn't play. Now that they do the interleague play, it's washed it up. as
No,
well.
and also you didn't have cable. Like, they don't have the cable act. Like,
Right, yes. Yeah, so you want
Oh,
to
okay,
showcase
so you're
yourselves
saying.
to whatever. So, but either way, Ron Darling said the National League president came into the clubhouse and gave an emphatic speech, like firing them up against the AL.
What always used to be World Series home field.
Yeah.
Well, that was after that.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
That was after that. No, but like in the 80s and 90s, remember NL and AL had different umpires. Like the leagues were really different back then.
Played completely different.
Yeah, you had DH, you were much more slap hitters than NL, AL. You
Used
had
to
DH.
pitch differently.
Yeah, I mean it was a whole different. It was very, very, very different.
It was a legit. Growing up as like a kid, and obviously way earlier, well, way late, but like growing up, I was taught, you're gonna get a lot more fastballs in the American League, and the National League was like more slop. Like everyone's like Tom Glavine in the National League, like throwing 80s but slop.
Ah,
And the
it's-
AL was a lot more.
Dwight Gooden. You had Nolan Ryan for.
I'm not talking. That's not me. I'm talking. When I was
Yeah.
growing up, it kind of worked out that way, and now, there's no distinction between the AL and NL.
And like being able to see some of those guys, like the first time I was able to see some of the guys in my life was during All-Star games. Because like when else am I going to be able to see some of those guys? Like if I was lucky where I lived in New York, where I could watch the Mets and the Yankees, so I had 2 broadcasts. But if you live in an AL or NL town only, you might not see these guys all that often. So it's kind of cool. The All-Star game used to matter a lot more.
Yeah, the only way I'd see them if they were the Fox game or the ESP Sunday night game. Like that's it.
Did you guys talk about Home Run Derby if you were going to build a dream cast?
Yeah.
We did a little bit,
We
yeah.
kind of carved it out a little bit. Babe Ruth was the center of discussion of there would be a lot of pressure on Babe Ruth to perform.
Yeah. Did you also the name I wrote down was Ichiro, from the stories that he could do whatever he wanted with a baseball and batting.
Right. He could homer
Heard
if he
those?
wanted to. He could hit
And no,
35 homers.
Obviously,
this
he was
season.
never in a home runs. Yes, and even in batting practice, he'd launch him wherever he wanted.
I'd like to see Ichiro
I'd like to
Home
see
Run Derby.
Ichiro in a home run.
That'd be
derby.
pretty fun.
I like it.
That's the big one.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
I went back-
I wrote down 10 off the top of my head that I just that would be Griffey, Babe Ruth, Alonso because of his performances.
Sure.
I think you have to do that. Hamilton because of his performances.
Absolutely.
Said him.
Bonds, McGuire, Harper, Vladdy Sr. was just fucking the way he would hit one down
was
from
incredible.
the floor.
I like it.
He never competed in a home run derby, but I loved him from fantasy. Adam Dunn. I thought he was a softball.
I'm done.
He was a softball player.
Absolutely.
He would
Give
just
me him.
hit tanks.
He was offered and he was opted out, and then Ichiro. That would be my
Wouldn't
top
do
10.
Judge.
Yeah, I just
Gotta
didn't.
have Judge
It didn't
now.
come
Tough to not have
It
Judge.
didn't come. It didn't come to my head because I'm not a Yankee guy. You're right. Judge would.
Tome would be a good one.
Oh, man, honestly, Reggie Jackson would be fun to
Yeah,
watch.
for sure.
Yeah, there's a ton of that. But yeah, the All-Star game used to matter more. I mean, that's just kind of the way it goes.
That's everything. I think.
I do like the MLB All-Star game. I really do because it's really impossible to not try.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
fair.
if you're pitching, Jacob Murowski is not throwing 90
Right.
on tomorrow. He's going to try and throw 1-on-1, 1-2. I always remember, and it's now an infamous clue. DeGrom's debut All-Star game was
Yeah.
fucking
Well,
incredible.
You could be Adam Wainwright and just give Derek Jeter a cookie.
Go fuck yourself.
I mean, Bosco was going to say it, but
But
Yeah, I don't know.
it's
Yeah,
it's
what's
I'm like, taking an extra base you won't see in the All-Star game, and obviously like strategy. But like at the end of the day, if I'm at the plate, I'm trying to hit the baseball.
Yeah, you have to.
And if I'm pitching, I don't want to get embarrassed in the All-Star game. I'm only throwing one inning, and you use it as a throw day. So that's the cool part of the MLB All-Star game that you don't get with the NFL and the NBA. Where these guys don't give a fuck. So that's why I watch, and that's why I care, and it's cool to see some of these guys. And you're going to see Skeens versus Judge right off the bat,
Cool.
and Skubal versus Shohei. It's gonna be fun.
That's awesome.
also I think Skeen's like the first pitcher in like 70 years to start the All-Star game with a losing record.
Oh, really?
That's fast.
I like
I
that
don't know the
matchup.
exact
Skeens
pitcher.
versus Skubal. That's right out of the shoot. We get two pretty great pitchers. Like,
Been a
let's go.
long time.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
and that's the matchup that was supposed to happen a couple weeks ago that they pussied out on. That doubleheader.
Yeah.
Wasn't it supposed to be?
Yes.
Yeah, right. And I forget. There was Skeens didn't pitch in that. They
That
didn't
what
ma-
happened? I
they didn't.
forget.
I think it was Skeens pitched the other game, whatever.
All right. I like this.
So it's cool.
This is great.
I will say, looking at the lineups, NL is a much better lineup in my opinion. There's a lot better hitters, but I think,
Much better. But you
I
said
think
you like
there's-
the AL's pitching better, though. We were
I think
talking
the
about
ALs is a better pitching.
Who do you? Well, I guess we can talk about it tomorrow. Who we think's gonna win?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably save that, Clemmer.
I will, Rico.
week.
I will, Rico.
You know what? You mentioned Ichiro. I looked back over the weekend. The year he won the MVP, rookie of the year, he really robbed Giambi.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you look at the like? I look. I'm sure this is. The numbers are crazy. Giambi had an insane season.
That we're talking about. That the Mariners broke the record for most wins in a season, though.
Okay, I
Yeah,
mean,
but, like-
that doesn't fucking matter for being an AL for an MVP.
It was his first year there, and they went from being they just lost A-Rod, remember? And they're like, oh, the Mariners, what are they going to be this year? And then they go and they break the record for most wins in a regular season. It was a pretty big deal at the
Sure,
time.
but like I get, they didn't focus on OPS back then. Ichiro had an 838 OPS. Giambi had an 1137.
No, I know, but Ichiro also was incredible defensive.
Giambi had a higher WAR.
I don't know how much you could see, but
Yeah,
like,
it's
Yeah, I know, but
Giambi had a
1.5.
1.5 higher WAR.
Look,
8.84.
Yeah, like
I'll say right now, I think Ichiro, all in all, is slightly overrated as a baseball player. I'll say that. But in that year though, what he did and what was happening in that year, that was a pretty big deal. Like the Mariners.
Giambi almost had 100 points better OBP than Suzuki that year.
Yeah, but like I said, it goes back.
I'm just making some good. He smokes
Yeah.
him in literally every category. But
No, but you have to-
Everything but stolen bases and hits.
But you have to understand where the world was. Like remember, the Mariners just lost. They had lost Griffey, Randy Johnson, and they just lost A-Rod. Everyone's like, oh, the Mariners are going to maybe they could stink this year. This guy comes in who no one's really knew and leads the league in hits, and they break the wins record. It was just crazy.
2001.
Yeah. It was just a holy shit moment. Like, oh my god.
It's funny you bring this up because KFC brought up in one of our chats the other day. Todd Helton in 2001 hit 336, 432 on base, 685 slugging, 1100 OPS, 7.8 WAR, 49 homers, 146 RBIs. Where did he finish in MVP voting that
Fifth.
year?
Like fifth.
That's Brandon's big thing. Fifth, yeah.
No, he finished ninth.
He finished ninth.
Jesus.
He didn't get a first place vote.
But yeah, but that was the year Bonds broke the record.
I know, but it's so
Correct.
funny we talk about guys putting those stats like that's steroid era.
There's that element too, right?
At Holiday probably should have won against Jimmy Rollins, too, if you pull up 07, I think.
I mean, you pull up a lot. I mean, there's a lot of times, like 95, you could point up, how did Mo Vaughn beat Albert Bell? It doesn't make any sense. Albert Bell, 50 home runs. But it just.
I don't know. Altuve beat Aaron Judge.
Yeah, you have those years.
Oh, he cheated.
Still didn't have the numbers.
That's accurate. Warren Sharp released the top 10 quarterbacks. You talk about
Well,
that?
no. He didn't release it. It was voted on by some players, coaches.
Oh, okay. All right.
Execs and
I was
things like that.
unclear as to what that was. So, no real shock. Mahomes number one.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's obviously he's earned that spot, he's always gonna be, but it's the next three guys all played better than him last year.
Right.
Honestly, just unarguable.
Allen at 2. Burrow at 3. Lamar Jackson at 4. Jaden Daniels at 5.
Honestly, the one thing that stood out to me that he tweeted out after was it was voted. They put a thing of where they're highest and lowest. There were people in this group that are NFL execs, coaches, scouts that had Lamar Jackson as low as 6.
Do you think Daniels might be a little high? Because we're going off of last year was his
It's his
second
first
year, or his rookie
first
year.
year.
Last year was his rookie year. So we're going off of one really good
Like,
year.
are we
Now,
doing
I
with
do think he's-
Daniels what we did with Stroud?
That's I didn't want to say that with an Ohio State guy sitting here.
I also, again, I think if you just watch the ball, he didn't take as big a step back as everyone says. But I'll digress.
I'm just saying, I think
I'll digress
Daniels
on
is
that.
phenomenal.
Not even on this top 10 list.
So I understand not being like. I think he's better than. I think he should be like right probably in
He
the
looked-
next group. But
Stroud was not great when Nico Collins was not on the field.
also the offensive
Some were calling him
line,
a Nico Collins merchant.
Yeah, those people are stupid. But also his line was bad. Won another playoff game. Won the division again. I don't know what you want from the guy.
Not a top 10 guy.
Just saying.
Can't be top 10.
Stafford at 6.
Stafford probably should be 5, in my opinion.
Yeah. Last year when we were
Now.
making this list, I got pushback for saying Stafford was 6. For saying he shouldn't be on the list.
I forgot we did this.
I
and
never
we
would've said he
we,
was.
we,
I was down on Stafford.
we had 2 different groups. I remember that made the list.
Yeah, the second group. The second group was better than the group I was in.
There was also because there was the second group literally didn't have Jalen Hurts in the top 10.
Yeah, this list barely
I was
does.
pretty. Now I'm remembering my takes on the top 10. I was very like Rodgers shouldn't be in the top 10 here.
Bully for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Herbert is way too high at 7. That to me is crazy.
Herbert over Hurts.
The
is
league's
crazy.
still circle jerking.
Hurts
Herbert.
deserves to be over Herbert.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Hurts deserves
that's
to be over.
why.
Also, I'll say, I
Goff.
love Goff. Goff being over Hurts is crazy, and I love Goff.
Yeah.
Goff should be over Herbert though.
I've said for a while, Goff is underrated. This season, I think he's.
If Hurts was on that Lions team, they would put up a fuck.
it would still be really good. Yeah,
Holy
they'd be awesome.
I do think Hurts a little disrespected there. Yeah, Herbert at 7,
Yes.
Goff at 8, Hurts at 9. Also, Herbert for sure 7. Like, couldn't you interchange
flip
Goff
Hurts
at 7
and
or Hurts
Herbert.
at 7 and Herbert go to 9?
I'll tell you. I would not Hurts, but I'm saying I would take Baker over Goff and Herbert.
You take Baker over Goff?
Yeah, I would.
Crazy at Baker's.
Yeah, I
10.
would.
It really is
I
crazy.
would too.
So we
I think when I
justified,
think
pretty
about them and say, all right, throw Baker on the Lions. What do they look like? I think they're fucking incredible.
Yeah.
for the most part, the top 4 is never moving. You could always adjust
Yes,
the order,
agreed.
but like, everything after that's always going to interchange. What's a quarterback that's not on this
That's
list?
the
that you're
question
gonna
I have.
see
Who's
jump into the
next?
top
Good,
10?
DJ
good idea. Way to
Stroud.
come back strong, Phil. I have who's next. I went through and crossed off the obviouses. I have just names to consider. I don't think it obviously is him. Actually, you know what? He's not even worth it. Cross off. Kyler Murray, crossed off.
Okay, good.
Very much
Not
cross.
top
Yeah.
10.
Caleb Williams. Nowhere
Nowhere
he's
near
not
right
the
now.
guy to jump.
Not yet.
He's not the guy
he
to
can
jump.
take the jump.
It wouldn't
though.
shock me with the new
Yeah,
head coach.
he's not the guy to jump yet.
he's-
Back to
It
back.
would shock you if he becomes number 10 this year.
No, but he's like too far to even consider right now.
Oh yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
if he popped up there, like
I'm just saying other good quarterbacks. There's
very talented quarterback.
I know, he's
There's
just bad
10.
to us.
It's 32 quarterbacks. There's 10 at the bottom
Yeah, yeah,
that are
yeah,
like
yeah.
they're a starting quarterback
Yeah.
by default, and there's 10 more guys in the mix, and then there's a top 10.
Yep.
Dak, I just think he's too banged up. He used to be on this top 10
Not anymore.
list for a while.
Not anymore. Yeah.
Well, if you ask Cowboys though, there's still room to grow.
Right? Yeah. Wild. Bo Nix, not enough yet, but great signs.
Yeah, good-
great
good
start.
first season.
Great start.
If he does what he did last year again, then we have to consider it.
I don't think we do it. Not with this list. If he does what he did again next year, like, he still doesn't crack this top 10.
He doesn't crack the top 10, but he's moving up the. I'm
I
just
know. I
thinking
agree.
guys moving
I
up
agree.
the-
I'm disagreeing
Yeah.
with.
I think if he does it again, he's clear top like 15. Like
Yeah.
top half.
Yeah, that's fair. Totally fair.
Probably the number one guy who you could make an argument. I would take him over them, but especially because of age. Jordan Love.
Oh, that's good.
Is he 11?
To me, Love
He's just on the
to
cusp.
me, Love and
11.
Stroud are those like
Yeah.
11,
Where
12.
do you put Love and Stroud in this list?
Probably 11, 12.
It's a big year for Love.
Well, no, there's some other guys you could probably interchange. We'll keep moving the list as it goes. Stroud up there for sure. Just on pardon my take, Trevor Lawrence.
you got to play better. He got, like
New
Listen,
coach.
he was everybody's darling forever.
I
was
liked him a lot, but he hasn't
let's start looking at it. He hasn't done anything.
done anything.
A lot of talent, just
and I still like I would still buy stock in him now because I still when I watch him I still think there's a lot of good there.
that division
just
is
sucks.
if you put together a team that is competent in any year in the next 3, they could be the favorites to win that division because it's so bad.
True.
The Texans are good, but
the
they can make
Texans
the
are good,
jump
but it's
fast.
very
Jaguars
quick
could.
to
The Jaguars
interchange.
could. Yeah.
Or listen, if you don't win the division, you're in the race with the Texans, and you're a wild card team. You know what I mean? Like it's
No, for
easy to make the
sure.
playoffs in that division. It is.
What
Two.
about Brock Purdy?
I got him down the list. Tua, no.
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 Just too banged up. A lot of talent.
A lot of people like Tua though. I just can't get behind it.
Rodgers is not 11 or 12. Is he?
No.
Not now. Not now.
Purdy. Probably 13, 14.
I still even have him below like Love and Stroud.
it's reasonable.
and
Yeah, but that puts him at 13 though.
on the on deck
he's in
circle.
like
Yeah.
he's like in that he's in that mix. I consider him kind of in that similar mix with like Dak and like.
Let's say 49ers go like 12-5. Purdy has good stats. You're gonna be like ninth best quarterback. Like it's not gonna be shocking.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's kind of where he was like before last.
Who do you take off this list then, Meek?
There's gonna be injuries. The guys are gonna fall off.
Of
I think you want to know who I'm like the lowest on? I think Jared Goff sucks this year.
Sucks.
He's not gonna
I
suck.
think the Lions. I've been on it. I think
guess
the
the
Lions
Lions
take a
take a
massive
step
step back without
yeah.
Ben Johnson.
But a step back in sucking when they had like one of the best offenses ever.
And I think they
two
take,
very different
I
things.
think they take a good step back from being.
Surprised
the
you're
best
okay with Joe
offense
Burrow
ever.
being on this list.
I mean, he's gonna put up his points. I mean, that's all he can do.
The one thing personnel-wise, the Lions.
It's also
are
funny he said that, like,
pretty
yes,
sound
that's all he can do.
offensive.
He's
That's all
the
he does,
quarterback.
yes.
He can't will his
He
defense.
cannot also
What a horrible crime.
he cannot also sack the quarterback and intercept the ball.
He's gonna put up points.
All he's gonna do is score 40 points a game for his offense. That's it.
The thing about Goff is
Throw touchdowns. that's all he'll do.
personnel-wise, the Lions are pretty much the same. Like they still got the same weapons. Who they-
Yeah.
But
you know,
coaching matters.
It's,
Like, it's-
for sure, it's coaching. But I'm saying like they still got the crazy weapons that they had that made them so good are all there. The offensive line might take a step back.
yeah,
Possible.
I mean, didn't they have someone retire on
Rag
them?
no guy.
But just the center they have, their bookend tackles that are both great are still there.
Yeah.
Windows can close very quick in this league.
No, it will be fascinating to see like the offensive change. I've kind of taken the stance. I think we're giving Ben Johnson a little too much credit. I think he's great, but I also think the same thing about the Bears, where everyone just thinks he's going to come in and like, oh, their offense is just going to hum. Maybe it does. I don't know. I think there's more to it than that.
And then Darnold was the only other name on there, which is
Fuck.
great.
We're not talking about Russie.
Darnold should be last. Everyone you wrote down, Darnold will last.
Like,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
dude,
I think Darnold sucks.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Sucks.
It was a really good
For like a-
situation
for like-
in Minnesota.
I was just giving him a little credit. I mean,
For his
yeah,
money, for the money
yeah.
he's getting paid, okay. But I'm not gonna say he sucks.
Well, when I say sucks, I guess I'll elaborate. He is not a top. Darnold's not a top 18, 20 quarterback. He's not. I would take 20 quarterbacks.
I think he
easily
was in a
over Darnold.
perfect situation in Minnesota.
Yes.
He is not in that in Seattle anymore.
we're leaving names off. Like, you don't believe in Russie in a Brian Dable system.
We'll see.
You don't believe in Justin Fields and a fresh.
I know, but
start?
it was more of like you get laughed at if you try to put them in the top 10 conversation.
We get laughed at for everything.
Right, fair enough.
Are you high on Russell Wilson, Meek?
No,
Not either. So
he just has aura.
It's hilarious because they say he looks great in camp, but it's like, who doesn't look great
How
in
many-
camp, I guess.
Yeah, if you look bad in camp, like
It's
what's
so
happening?
funny because I've even seen Giants guys like I saw Art Stable talk about, who's like one of those like day in day out, like been covering the Giants for like 40 years and doesn't like, not one of the guys is like, oh, he looks great in camp, and has been like basically prefaced with, guys, I know it's camp, like
Yeah.
he's looked like really
Who's
good.
one quarterback
Sharp.
in your mind in like recent history who has looked bad at camp? I have one.
Daniel
in my-
Jones. That's what I was gonna say.
No, I've got
Daniel
one-
Jones is like bad in camp.
No, I've got another one.
Every year, it's like, oh, the
There-
Giants defense makes another stop in training
Who?
camp.
Trey Lance. Trey Lance is like that guy just
Yeah, that's
got
a good call.
worked in training camp practice. Like it's all just like he just threw another pick.
I mean, the Tebow throws used to be comical.
Tebow's were bad,
Tebow throwing legitimate ducks.
but he wasn't a top 5 pick.
He was a first rounder though.
He was, but Trey Lance is like he was
Top
right
3.
there. Yeah, top 3.
It's
home
also
run.
one of the worst picks in NFL history.
Pretty bad, and
Yeah.
the trade that followed it. Yeah.
No real picks today, unless there's a
Home run derby, I guess.
It's the home run derby picks. Yeah,
No, I know. Home run derby. I'm taking O'Neal Cruz plus 330.
Wow. He could go off. He could
Take
fin-
O'Neal Cruz.
I think he has a good chance of. He has the best chance, I think, of this group of finishing in the last. But I also think he could also go off because he's so tall and
Yeah,
weird.
Take him.
It's an interesting pick.
What do you got, Clemmer?
I like Brent Rooker plus 850. A true slugger, like in the Pete Alonso mold.
Okay. Ev.
He said I got Wood plus 450 and Wood to go to the final plus 220.
Okay.
And then I also took Buxton with the boost. I got to win. It was plus like 1425, but he's plus like 950, I think.
50% profit boost on
Yeah,
DraftKings for home run.
but I think he was
bet.
850 or 950 regular. And then I took him plus 380 to make the final as well.
Clemmer, does this count towards your pick of the day or
No.
okay?
Hubs.
I'm going Wood, and I'm also going Wood to hit the furthest homer plus 350. Wood to win is 425, I believe. There's some fun little props you could dabble into. Like I think this might be the first year where there's just over under and a guy's longest home run on DK.
I think they did have that last year.
Did they have it last year?
I think,
Pretty
maybe
cool.
I'm wrong.
But
Distance,
it's
that's awesome.
fasting. Like O'Neal Cruz is 471.5. He's the favorite to hit the furthest homer.
What's Woods for like 60 something?
Wood is 464.5. I like that.
O'Neal Cruz. Oh,
Add that to my card.
471.5.
Would to hit one over 464.5.
How hot? Got to be hot in Atlanta today, yeah?
Yeah.
Would help.
Phil, what do you got?
I have James Wood to win, and one other question before we move on. Do we think Nadeau flew?
We'll see. D-Day. Lot to consider.
I want to believe he did because it's a funny for the storyline if he just shows up there.
We'll see.
Chat's saying he didn't. So
It's almost but isn't it funny though if he went to the airport, shot that video, and then just went home?
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Psychotic.
Too.
It's
That's
like,
crazy.
Asinine. That's the word.
Hysterical.
I don't know. It's funny. It's insane.
Listen, you can't act insane here. That's the words of advice.
No, can't do it.
Can't do it. So,
Always rational.
yeah, go check out the rundown.
That's Barstool.
Yak's up next. See you tomorrow.
Wait, I don't have the music, Gary. Don't say anything.
Go, Meek, go.